I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little bit ashamed of how long it took for me to actually come up with this idea because I like my friends. You know what I'm saying? I like my wrestling homies, and I should I should show them that more. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, because I'm not wrestling, I'm gonna go ahead and just show off some of the wrestlers that I know personally, or some wrestlers that I've personally encountered, and like try to get them into some kind of like just show who they are and stuff like that. Starting off first, hold on. Starting off first, I'm gonna allow. Here's the thing. I'm a little ashamed to say this. I haven't checked out his stuff in a minute. So he's made like a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna look for his most gonna show off his most recent video. My homeboy Tree Stay. So story about Tree Stay. I just happened to encounter him at the Row Arena one day. He was there with somebody. And I think they were just watching. They were just gonna watch the show, but he was like one of the wrestlers. Coming to the ring, Tristan. Look at sour look. Ooh. Before I show his video, I should show his profile so that way people can know who he is. So this is Triste. This is his channel, Triste Boy, 106 subscribers, 39 videos, my pro wrestling matches and clips. This is his information. I definitely recommend checking him out. He's a cool guy. Now we're gonna go to his most recent video. He made this one like 3 days ago. So now coming to the ring, Tristan. Let's check out the homie. Look at sour look. Ooh. So hungry.
How it stinks.
He's already beefing with the crowd. Making his triumphant home return, we have Ricky. I want a nice and dirty match. Let's go. How many of y'all going for Tristan? How many of y'all going for Ricky Aguilar? There's a little bit of bias with this crowd. Okay. Just in case you weren't here for a bit.
Ring the bell.
Ding, ding, ding. We got our first match here at the block. Rudo. Oh, that's got to sing. Oh, that's got to sing. Really good. Teresa going to the rope for cover. Going to the ropes for cover. Look at that.
Oh! You give up. You give up. Right. Keep going. Stop. Hey, watch the back. Watch the back. Watch the back. Hey, 1, 2. All right. You give up. No. All right. Hey, watch the back. Watch the back.
That's an arm man. You get some arm action there, boy. That hurts.
You give up. You got 3 steps. You give up.
Keep
going.
Give up. It's okay. Men keep crying out.
Hey, watch the back. Watch the back. One more time, you're out of here. Come on. There you go. Come on. Let's go. 3, 4. 6. 7. 8. Whoa.
Oh, never come Tuesday out. Never come out. Look at that. We can see in the back. That just hurts. Oh, that was good. 5. That's body on real steel. You think Jesus gonna take all the top? You think Jesus gonna take this, y'all? He's so snake. He's so snake. I cannot even do these things.
I'm gonna try to springboard. Yeah, I got nervous.
So this looks like it's on top right now. Get off on the memories, guy.
Give up, Ricky. All right. He doesn't give up. Give up. No. He doesn't give up. Let's go, Ricky!
That was nice. I like
A
that.
flying shoulder tag on. This doesn't look too good for Ricky. Can capitalize on this?
Go! Two. Those two.
I would probably make a lot of money.
Oh, real stops.
Ooh.
1, 2.
What is that? No. They are recycling that. What is that here? Ricky, did you give up? No? Okay.
Right in the cervical occipital spine, yeah.
Two.
I like how the ref has a mask on also.
Give up. Let's go. He doesn't want to go. Let's keep going.
Ricky's still in it. Oh! Ricky's still in it.
Little barrel.
Right in the occipital rib side area, I think.
Oh man, my knee hurts.
Ref, check his knee. It's okay. Is he okay?
You okay? You okay? All right. Keep going.
Ricky.
It's like too much. Darn it, I missed it. Hold on. Oh, I love that move. God, man. I want to rush so bad right now just from looking at that.
Dos. Tres. Cuatro. Cinco. Seis. Siete.
What?
Ricky is still in it, y'all. Ricky is still in it. Look at the raw power.
There we go. Uno. Dos.
Tristan wins the W over Ricky England. That's a sore win if I've ever seen one. And he don't care. Tristan Darko. He's your winner for the first match. He doesn't care. And your first winner, Tristan Darko. That's a sore win if I've ever seen one. We having a good time tonight, y'all?
So, like I said, funny. So, story about how I met Triste. He was actually like a really he just happened to be hanging out at the Row Arena before a big show happened. He came there with somebody else. How far am I from El Paso? 3 hours. I think it's either 3 hours or 4 hours. One of those. But it's a healthy drive from here. But yeah, like I actually met him at the Row Arena. He was over there. Yeah, I came over there with somebody because I was like, I came over there with somebody from what I understand, and he was like, I thought he was going to be wrestling, but it turns out he wasn't. And I think at the time that we met, he was just training, or he was like a couple of weeks away from finishing up training. So, like once he started actually like having matches, he immediately made the Instagram, immediately made the Facebook. All right. But yeah, cool guy. Really cool guy. I'm really glad to have met him. Like, he's definitely the homie for sure. And I always say, like, I'd always recommend everybody checking him out. Like he's getting up there. He's like, he's still kind of fresh. He's still young. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. Good, nice little, like, he's a good bass wrestler too. But that's his channel. Next up is another wrestler I would like for people to see. These are actually wrestlers these are two wrestlers that I know. I both know. Hold on, bruh. Wait, don't tell me that it's not on there. Hold on, y'all. Dang. Okay, give me a second. All right. Dang, I cannot. I guess they stopped posting it. All right. So next up is a gentleman that I had a chance to follow this gentleman like from his first. Dang it. Hold on. It's Will Allday. Give me a second. I love the fact that his name is like spelled that way because once you type in it, dude, look at this thumbnail. Look at that thumbnail. But hold on, let me see if I can like find. But yeah, like this is a Terrell Tempo. I'm trying to find his match against Brian Keith, but they probably don't have it. So I'm just going to watch his match against Will Allday. It's always a bum burner.
Unbeatable prices? Yes, chef.
Horse duvers.
It's an Aldi thing.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Allday, Texas, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Terrale Tempo.
Well, at once a favorite of everybody in the state of Texas and reality of wrestling, Tempo making his return. Last time we saw him was he was inside the ring with Will Allday, and what looked to be at first a friendly exchange, Chris Russo, turned ugly rather quickly.
Oh, I loved it. That's how you make a statement to welcome yourself back in. And what did those actions allow for Tempo to be right here at Summer of Champions?
Well, Carolina, I don't know about you. Russo was a fan. Were you?
No. I thought that was a very, very, very disrespectful thing for
Very.
Children, can you stop, please?
It was bad. You shouldn't be. The way that he tried to take out Will Allday, that was totally unfair.
Well, speaking of, we hear that music.
And it's a opponent, making his return for bicentennial from Houston, Texas. All down day, Will Allday.
An electric reaction for one of the most electric pro wrestlers in the industry today. Will All Damn Day. A man who has main evented Summer of Champions before, and he adds another main event to his resume this week on week 1 of Summer of Champions. This time, though, Chris Russo, he is battling back from a serious injury.
Yeah, but if there is anyone that can feed off the adrenaline and the pressure from this situation, yeah, it's that man.
Well, we're getting ready. Referee MJ Bell calls for that bell. And here we go. Oh my God, Will Allday and Terrale Tempo.
That is not a good start for Will Allday.
And immediately Tempo tried to immediately grab that arm.
Well, that arm is the surgically repaired arm of Will Allday, tearing a bicep while preparing for a upcoming match. Had a huge bicep tear where he had to go under the knife for it. The doctors told him he was going to be out for several months. Knowing Will Allday, he came back in half the time.
You know, some might call that brilliant to come back. I call it, well, maybe a touch foolish. We'll see.
Well, some people call you foolish, Chris Russo. That doesn't stop you from showing up to work. Fair, right? Okay. Terrale Tempo. All on Will Allday, though. Fought us some daylight. Oh, my goodness.
I'm starting to wonder, Brad and Carolina, if there's any ring rust at all for Terrale Tempo being gone so long. We're talking about Will Allday being out of action. It's not like Tempo's been around.
You know what? Will Allday did tell me earlier that when he tried to hurt his arm, that showed him his weakness, that he was intimidated by Will Allday because he said even at 50%.
Will Allday to the outside. And this reality of wrestling crowd loves Will all damn day, and he lives up to that name. Not only is it his given name, his Christian name, if you will, but he lives up to the moniker of all day because he is nonstop.
He is, and he's going to go flying here. No.
No, Terrale Tempo had it scouted. Tempo up to a vertical base. Oh, this is the first time we're seeing Terrale Tempo back in a reality wrestling ring in several years, actually. Terrale Tempo, though, no stranger to the row, a former reality of wrestling television champion and a former reality of wrestling Texas champion.
Yeah, you can make fun of me, Carolina, about like what he did. Last month, he was nowhere to be seen for Summer of Champions. Now, he's here main eventing Terrale Tempo. So you tell me, was he successful in trying to get himself here? I think the answer is yes.
Yeah, he was successful, but look who he's going up against. Somebody who technically says he's at 50% right now. So are you successful if you go up against somebody who thinks they're at 50%?
That's not his fault. He's going to fight the opponent that's right in front of him, his Tempo. That's not his fault.
I mean, you know what? It's not his fault, but at the same time, it is kind of dirty that he did that.
It is dirty. All-day chants coming through the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena.
Tempo did tell me, though, that it's nothing personal. It's all business. He hates Row Nation. He hates all of Row Nation. And he said his goal is to burn the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena down.
Wait, hold on now.
That's what he said.
Are you still on his side now, Chris?
He said, quote me, I'm here to burn down the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena.
Wow.
And I hate all of Row Nation. They turned their back on me, and they never rooted for me when I was champion.
Watch out.
That's some vintage Terrale Tempo right there. Here's the thing about Tempo. Cover 1, 2. Although his attitude has seemed to turn a bit sour as of late, he is a freak athlete. This is a man who trained in mixed martial arts, who could have very well been in the Ultimate Fighting Championship as a top title contender, but his sport that he chose was professional wrestling, and he has excelled in that everywhere that he has been, including at Reality of Wrestling.
I mean, you talk about a multi-tool athlete. Look at this!
Baru, baby! Cover 1, 2, and a no. Wow.
So right now, we're seeing one of those tools on display. Unbelievable power. We've seen agility, and now here's another one. Intelligence.
Wow.
Intelligence from who? Intelligence from Tempo or Will Allday? Because Will Allday is small, and he says what he lacks in size, he makes up for it in his intelligence.
Carolina Tempo is smart enough to work on that injured, surgically repaired bicep. Look at this.
You know, this is one I actually got to agree, I hate to say, with Chris Russo on it. I mean, Will Allday telling us about that injury, still having it not 100%. You see it still taped up. I mean, it's like chumming the water. It's blood in the water for the shark.
Yeah.
Good on him. Good on Will Allday to want to compete, to be here, to give it his all. But Will is not 100%, and that's on him.
Well, right now, Will almost got 100% of that kick.
Can't capitalize, though, right this second. Look what Will's favoring.
Well, Will's favoring that arm, but a big clothesline to the top, sending him right out in front of the brand new stage here at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena.
This is awesome. Look at what we've got going on here. You know what? I think Will may want to christen this brand new stage. I know that look in his eyes.
I think Will Allday wants a closer look. Flying through the air. There's Will Allday, and the crowd absolutely loves what they are seeing.
Now, he said he played wide receiver in football, but he looked like a defensive tackle right there.
Big flag tackle off the top of the, oh no. looking for a big elbow drop.
Yeah, and then the knees right on that injured bicep. Here we go.
Oh, man. That might be all paying dividends.
You see the recoil?
1, 2, 3. Two.
Gotta give MJ Bell credit.
This is exactly why Tempo has a chip on his shoulder, because of stuff like this.
Well, you know what? I mean, MJ Bell says the shoulder was up. Perhaps the inertia, the centrifugal force of his hand coming down made the mat touch.
Yeah.
But make no mistake, Will's shoulder was up. That is the right call from MJ Bell.
It was the right call. It was the right call, and I can see why Tempo has a black heart here at Reality of Wrestling.
Well, I think this proves Tempo's point that he feels that the whole world is against him.
In some ways,
I mean, it seems like a conspiracy.
in some ways, I can see how you would draw that conclusion. But right now, Terrell Tempo off the second rope looking for paying dividends, but no, Will Allday counters. Will Allday counters.
Will Allday is adored amongst all the Row Nation. He's just looking for that moment. Will Allday just looking for that right moment of opportunity. Holy smokes!
To close 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner! Oh, damn day! Oh, day!
Brad, that might have been the absolute farthest elbow drop I have ever seen inside of a wrestling ring.
Will Allday went 90% across the ring and was able to get a victory by a way in which we don't normally see from him. A flying elbow drop got him the 3 count here tonight.
Will Allday has one speed, and that speed is go. Integrity, authenticity wins every time.
Well, that is week 1 here at the Reality of Wrestling.
We got 2 more weeks?
We got 2 more weeks of this, and Will Allday. Wait a minute. Terrell Tempo, despicable. Catching Will Allday after the match is already over. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're real great, Tempo. With a cheap shot.
I mean, what does Tempo have to gain at this point?
He hates your nation.
Oh my goodness, what is he thinking? Will Allday, that arm right into the steel steps.
Can we get security out here or
I
something?
mean, we need somebody to break this up. This is not okay.
Oh my gosh, Tempo has got Allday's arm in the steel set. Don't you dare!
No!
Don't you dare!
No!
No!
Oh my gosh! The surgically repaired arm of Will Allday. Well, ladies and gentlemen, not the ending to the first week of Summer of Champions we wanted to see. For my broadcast colleagues, Chris Russo and Carolina Teague, our director, Kevin Bernhardt, our executive producers, Booker and Charvel Huffman. My name is the Bo Brad Gilmore, and we will see you on week 2 of Summer of Champions 10.
So last night he used him. Honestly, nothing better.
All right, so a little bit going on into that. First of all, we got the company that they're wrestling for. That's the company that I'm trying to train at, that I am like working at, and like I'm connected to right now. That company is the reason why I'm here in Texas right now. Terrell Tempo is definitely somebody who I follow. I follow his career since he started. And Will Allday has kind of like been there. Will Allday, like he's a nice dude too. Like they're all like really cool people. But like when there was a time when Terrell Tempo like left and went out and just started trekking into new ventures. Nice dude, cool guy, spectacular wrestler, as you probably might have guessed and you probably might have already seen. But like I said, as you can obviously tell, Will Allday is technically like one of the big stars out there like right now. Next up is let me see, JDX Wrestling. Um, let's see, JDX. Let's see versus. All right, Myron Reed. That match always bang. Here we go. Myron Reed versus JDX.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I really need to go back and continue to do this. Okay. This is JDX. He is a wrestler. He's another local wrestler. He's kind of out there in the game right now. Dude is really, really, really good. Like he's like, not only is he like, he got the look, he's got the build, he's got the star power. He's just all around, and he's monstrously talented. I definitely recommend checking out his channel. This is him, JDX. I want to say it's what? Oh man, I think it's was it Justin D Xavier. It's like, what's the D stand for? And the whole thing is that he says he has his gimmick of what's the D stand for, and he always says it sounds for like, dang, I'm good or something like that. It's like it's always good. He followed me back on TikTok. Did he? That's awesome. All righty, so we're gonna go ahead and watch his match against Myron Reed too. By the way, the young GOAT Myron Reed, good wrestler also.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Featuring Cruz, making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing this afternoon at 181 pounds, the MLW middleweight champion, the young GOAT, Myron Reed.
Young goat.
He called his shot earlier, looking right into the eyes of JDX and saying, "You will be my son tonight."
Like I said, cool guy, good wrestler.
Right on the chest protector, that Spitfire. I haven't seen the Spitfire logo in ages.
Myron Reed, one of the few wrestlers.
This is the first match of Myron Reed I've had the pleasure of calling. I'm very excited.
And now, introducing his opponent, about to make his way to the ring, formerly from Chicago, Illinois, and now making his residence in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Weighing this afternoon at 280 pounds, this is the real McCoy, JDX.
I remember seeing this man when he first broke into the academy.
What's the G stand for?
He went to the Nightmare Factory and honed his skills even further. Made a stop at NXT and had a great match with Chris Hero. And now he's back here in MAW. One of the best to step out of the academy. JDX is back in MAW.
Louder.
Yeah, I think I want to say I follow him on IG. Like I said, dude's good. Dude's too good of a wrestler. I also like the fact that he's trying to do the active thing too.
This, I think, is going to be an outstanding
contest.
Absolutely.
Both
men super determined.
Here's my question. JDX wins.
He has a good look.
What does that do to the mindset of Myron Reed? Because he's got a lot of MLW middleweight championship matches coming up here with Major League Wrestling.
That's a great question. I can't really answer it, but if I was JDX and I won this match, I'd be hitting up MLW.
I agree with that one. I'd be wanting to get that opportunity at the MLW middleweight title.
This is a non-title match, correct?
This is non-title.
Okay.
JDX versus
contractual obligations stop Myron Reed from being able to defend the title here today.
Myron Reed. And
don't you hate it when that happens?
Well, Corey McGee, I won't want to battle him for any kind of contract obligations or demanding opportunities for guys. Look at this. He's going for the friendly fist bump.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Lagging?
Feel them out. There you go. Sportsmanship. Who would have
Let's
thought?
see. And now let's see what JDX can do in his first match back here with Minnesota. As he walks up center in the ring with Myron Reed.
Homeboy with the Weapon X
Headlocked
gear.
by the Real McCoy. You know, I sent him a picture of Real McCoy whiskey. He's like, dude, who made that? I don't know. I thought it was you.
You should buy that for me.
I bought you 45th Parallel vodka. You should be happy about that.
What have you done for me lately, Andrew?
You got Hard Mountain Dew. Wait a minute.
Nice series of pinfall combinations here and multiple kickouts.
He went for a final flash knee strike. Roll up here by Myron. And another 2 count. What a phenomenal pace we are seeing here in this heat here at Spring Park, Minnesota. Back channel mania. Double drop kick attempt. And a stalemate.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Katie bar the door. Let's get it on.
Yeah, they're showing us what good independent wrestling is all about.
JDX going into the ropes. Sent over is Myron Reed. That's kind of a great veteran maneuver there by Myron Reed.
Absolutely. Myron Reed been in the business for a long time. He's seen a lot of things. Wow.
That was great offense by the MLW middleweight champion. Now he can line up a shot. JDX takes him up and over.
Hopping back over, looking for a monkey flip, but got reversed, backflipped out of it. Holy cow.
Myron Reed is really got JDX stumble here.
This guy is a spider.
Uh-oh.
And wait a minute. Uh-oh. Myron Reed. Heads up. Oh, JDX is back into the ring. Leapfrog attempt there.
Nice back elbow by JDX.
Beautiful back elbow by the Real McCoy. Cover. And a 2 count. You know, it's a back elbow, but I don't think you're really going to pin the middleweight champion that easily.
I suppose it depends. Yeah, it absolutely depends. JDX, since he's been back training with Rampage Santana and Gable Steveson at the Academy of Professional Wrestling for private sessions with myself and Ken Anderson. That's how special these guys are.
Gable Steveson is going to be a star when he makes that main roster debut.
No, he's absolutely going to be a WWE champion, no doubt. JDX could be on the same path as well with that beautiful back suplex.
And the cover. Will Gable Steveson hold that title within a year like Kurt Angle?
That is hard to say. It's hard to say, but I see a natural athlete in Gable, and I am blessed to get to work with him. Just remember that when he's on Monday Night Raw. Just remember Kalen Diamond trained him.
I've seen the videos. Rampage Santana posts them all the time.
That's right.
Oh. Did you hear that, Kalen Diamond?
I did hear him say that. I would love to see it.
I would love to see as we see that huge warring uppercut into the corner. JDX, second turnbuckle on the inside.
Nice back elbow to the spine of Myron Reed. Just one, though.
One.
I live for this. Don't stay down for 2 if it's not necessary. If you can kick out at 1, kick out at 1.
It sends a message.
Absolutely.
I remember watching AJ Styles against Samoa Joe, and AJ was doing that to Joe quite a bit of that match.
That'll mess with your mind real fast.
Hopefully that was lessons in the Nightmare Factory really helped JDX. Shoots JDX into the corner. Reversal. Spine on the pine. 2 count to Myron Reed. JDX
not really showing frustration, just showing a little bit of irritation.
Who wouldn't be irritated in this heat? JDX has got to take this home fast.
You know, here's my question. Myron Reed, he's got that muscle shirt on. He's got the long tights on. Is that kind of a mistake?
I think so. Myron Reed's got a great physique. I'm not sure why he's covering it up.
Oh my God!
Clapped him in the back of the ear with that elbow.
Precarious situation here for JD. Oh, wow.
Myron
Nice.
able to hop up into a leg drop.
Nice maneuver by Myron Reed. And a hard clothesline. And again. Myron Reed now sending JDX into the ropes. Reversal by JDX. Good Lord, with that
Nice
boot.
mafia kick. Who we going for here?
Oh, God.
Another dive ski. Wow.
Flying cross body, and JDX tried to absorb the blow. He got knocked for a loop and right into the chair.
We've broken a lot of chairs today.
Myron Reed now gets JDX into the ring, goes up to the top floor. What's he gonna do here?
Wow, sit out senton.
Cover, a 2 count. Myron Reed now, I think he's trying to show that little bit of irritation now. He can't figure out how he can put JDX down.
Myron Reed should be used to this. He's one of the top professional wrestlers in the entire world, and that MLW Openweight Championship says so. Middleweight, openweight.
Middleweight.
Thank you.
Middleweight.
Says so.
Yep. You need the pic. You want the picture of the belt to prove it?
I'm good.
Right hand here, JDX was trying to start that comeback, but a kick to the gut says Myron Reed takes back control. Another European uppercut. This really isn't about skill set anymore. It's about punishing these two.
Yeah, it's about endurance.
Good Lord, with that elbow, with that forearm right in the chin of JDX.
It is hot as hell out here. Nice back leg sweep by Myron Reed.
Gonna shoot a cover. Nice job there, hooking the legs.
JDX has got that resilience on his side, though. First time back in MAW, and he is here to make a statement.
And remember, Myron Reed still has multiple title defenses of the MLW middleweight title coming up here.
Yeah, I don't envy him, and I don't envy his schedule. This guy is flying all over the world at any given day, and he's absolutely exhausted. There's no doubt about it, especially wrestling outside.
But now JDX is starting to make that comeback. Right hands to the head of Myron Reed. Goes into the ropes. He saw that Yakuza kick coming. Duck under. Oh, he tried for that leg drop again, and he ended up meeting the apron.
That'll hurt your butt.
Oh, snap.
Goes to the ropes. And a big boot right to the body of Myron Reed. Oh, no. It's JDX's turn to fly.
Wait a minute.
JDX. Suicide dive.
Get him in there and cover him, JDX.
No, Myron Reed now, he's trying to get some distance. He knows JDX has got him right where he wants him.
Yeah, creating that separation definitely helps.
That's the champion's mentality right there. Catches the chin of JDX. Second turnbuckle on the inside again. Oh, I am amazed by the stretch that.
Nice!
JDX. Codebreaker right into the chin.
Out of the corner. He was absolutely trapped. Wow.
And a 2 count. What a main event here. What a way to conclude the action here at Back Channel Mania.
Definitely, this could be a main event anywhere in this country. MAW should be proud of themselves for this one. And I don't say that very often.
I know. JDX now hearing the roars of the people and the chant of JDX. He's going to go. Oh!
Spinning
What a
side kick there.
roundhouse. Springboard.
Deadly, going for the cutter.
He went for a springboard cutter there.
Oh!
There's a pump kick right to the chin of Myron Reed.
He's out on his feet as Myron Reed. What's JDX going for here? Oh!
Nice counter there by Myron Reed. He caught him in an arm drag. Myron, slingshot, one-handed powerbomb.
Flips him over. What's he going to go for here? Fireman carry. Going for an F. Oh my God, an elevated F5. I've never seen
I don't think he really got him with an F5. I think he spun him right on the rope as he gets a 2 count. Let's show you again, Kalen Diamond.
I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. That was truly innovative by Myron Reed.
Throws him right onto the ropes and hits a flatliner. How did that not put JDX out? That is impressive. The look of frustration has come on to Myron Reed. Now he's angry. Now he knows he's really in a fight of attrition here with JDX. JDX knows he's got to find a way to put this
Myron's
over.
got him up again, but no. JDX falls off. Schoolboy.
2 count. Tuck under the clothesline. He's going for that springboard. Caught again! And he caught him. Puts him. No!
I can't believe JDX kicked out of that.
That is amazing. Kalen Diamond, you've been in that situation before. What's going through the mind right now of Myron Reed?
He's pissed. He's thinking it's the referee's fault. It's anyone's fault but his own. So now he's going to try and go to the top rope, finish JDX off, but it was a mistake.
JDX catches him at the pass. What's JDX going to do here?
That's a great question.
Is he going to look for the D for done? Oh, my God. I don't know about you, Kalen, but I always give it a free to see this.
Finley roll off the top.
Oh, my God. 1, 2, no!
Wow, what resilience by Myron Reed. His title's not even on the line, and he is absolutely fighting for his life right now.
What credit by both men should get. In this heat, they are delivering probably one of the best matches here in MAW this year.
Picks him up.
There we go. Deeper done. And smart of Myron Reed. Roll out, get the distance, can't cover.
Free RJ Wilkins. Calling the shots here. Both men able to get back in the ring relatively quickly.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was too much time. Not a surprise. A kick out by Myron Reed.
Yeah, had he have been able to go for the cover right away there, I definitely believe JDX would have picked up the victory.
At this point, I'd have to believe both men have to be spent.
Definitely. Neither of these guys have anything left. I don't know where they're going to go from here or how either one of them is going to pick up a victory. JDX snapping that right arm.
And a forearm. Here we go. It's time to trade blows. Who do you favor at this point?
I don't have a favorite right now. I think both men are pretty equally matched as far as striking ability goes.
Oh, wow, look at that. He got the chest and the back of Myron Reed.
That's an international sign of disrespect. If I was Myron Reed, I would be livid right now.
Hey, there's some of the Kalen Diamond special. Ground and pound, just pummel away.
Not everything. Wow.
Frankensteiner pulls him up. 2, no.
Not everything's a Kalen Diamond special.
How about that super kick?
Nope.
Got all of it.
Again. Going for a victory roll. JDX holds on.
JDX caught him. He got him.
That was controversial to say the least.
JDX.
I don't know about that, Andrew.
Let's go back and into the replay here.
Myron was bouncing on that cover. His shoulders may have been up.
Unfortunately, the rest decision is final. JDX has scored his first win in his return to MAW. And if you're Myron Reed, is your confidence struck after falling to JDX and knowing you got 3 title defenses coming up?
It can't be. You want to know why? Because he's Myron Reed. If Caitlin Diamond lost a match, would she be upset? Sure. Would her confidence be shaken? No. This is how world-class athletes perform. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It only takes 3 seconds.
Look at this. That's what you want to see. That is what you want to see.
Calling for a microphone.
Let's hear from Myron Reed.
Yo, I don't know if they heard me or not. Fuck. It's hot. Bro. You're next up, dog. Your time's coming. You're gonna be a fucking superstar.
Whoa!
Keep going.
I agree.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a day it has been here at Back Channel Brewery. Chavo, thank you for your great mic work. Fred, thank you for the ring. Caitlin Diamond, thank you for coming and partaking in some of the beers and seltzers.
Of course, I'm sponsored.
I
have to be here.
We'll see you at Wadena, Minnesota. For Andrew James, this is Andrew James signing off here from Back Channel Brewery, Spring Park, Minnesota. We'll see you again.
I met JDX at a show called Battle Slam in Georgia a long time ago. You know, like I said, he was a cool guy to me the whole time. It was a match between him and Adam Priest, and they had a little episode going on there. I followed him, and I found out that he was part of a wrestling company called Black Wrestlers Matter in Iowa, and that's what got me into Black Wrestlers Matter. And that's how I found out about him versus Myron Reed having their whole little sequence and over there. But yeah, like I said, great show as always. You know what I'm saying? Good dude. Also met, I want to say I met Myron Reed that same day too. Myron Reed, also cool dude. I also didn't know that I knew who Myron Reed was a long time before I met him, because like when I used to yard, like he was on the come up. He was kind of like the next guy up, and it was a lot of stuff that went along with that. It was like, you know, like I said, meeting those two and like you know, encountering them. They were cool guys, good wrestlers, as y'all can obviously tell. This is going to probably be the last one, but I definitely recommend checking out, you know, JDX specifically, because Myron Reed is already kind of up there. You can look up Myron Reed, but JDX is kind of like on his way up as well. Definitely check out his stuff. I think I showed up his profile already. Next up, this is going to probably be the last one I showcase for today. Hold on. I want to say I got him. I want to say I'm subscribed to this dude. So give me a second. So now I got to find him. There we go. All right, so next up, and this is going to probably be the last one I showcase for today. This gentleman right here, his name is, well, obviously they call him Dom, but his wrestling name is Dominic Stuckey. He wrestles out in Georgia. Obviously, he calls himself Dominic Stuckey / Demento. Here is his links. Feel free to check him out. Cool guy. I think me and him are also twins too, if I'm not mistaken. I think we were both born literally around the same time. But obviously, he's been wrestling for much longer. Well, we've been wrestling technically around the same amount, but he's been wrestling professionally, and he was wrestling professionally around the time that I was yarding. So like I said, this is his channel. They call me Dom. This is 228 subscribers. We really got to get that number all the way up. The dude is good. So I'm gonna go ahead and showcase his match. I'm gonna see if now once again. Here's the thing. I'm gonna show his most recent. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna show the channel, and then just play their most recent match that they had. So like I said, he works out in Georgia. Wrestle America. I really do. So I haven't seen this most recent stuff. So this would be a first for all of us here.
But he may not have the belt, but he is the Wrestle America champion, Dominic Stuckey.
And he is definitely Mr. Wrestle America, the guy that represents Wrestle America the best. Your champion. And he's got a tall order in this match. Two very combative and strong individuals in this match that he's got to go against just to retain the championship.
Mr. Wrestle America, Dominic Stuckey. This match is going to be intense.
Intense is just a small word for it. It's going to be insanely intense. It's insane action.
CB having to surrender the title.
Each individual has a chance to win this. It's a triple threat match.
First fall to a finish. Dominic doesn't have to even be involved in the decision, and also with a triple threat, you have to keep in mind there's no countouts or disqualifications in a triple threat. There's the bell. We are underway. Oh, and quickly a pounce to CB from CT. I don't think CT liked the comments from CB earlier tonight.
There's not a lot of things that CT likes from anyone.
I don't think he likes himself. Oh, quickly was going for Uranagi, but Dominique getting out of it, back and forth. Oh, and there's the Uranagi. Whew. Now trash talking. CT might be trying to do this early, go for the pounce, but look at CB grabbing the foot, trying to drag him out of the ring, and Dominique taking advantage. Another splash in the ring. Oh. CB trying to get involved, but Dominique, another splash. A running bulldog now to CT. Dominique charging in, gets sidestepped by CB, gets the knees up. Oh, delayed suplex, dropping Suave. Suave rolling out of the ring. Dominique up and over the top rope to the apron. Oh, and a flying knee, wiping out Keys.
This is going a mile a minute. These guys know they've got to take every advantage they can. I can barely keep up with what's going on.
Dominique now. Dominique climbing up to the top rope. What does he have in mind here? Oh, the double axe handle. The Suave out onto the floor.
Dom, the true champion right now, standing in the ring.
Oh. Keys swiping out Stuckey and dropping him on the apron.
CT is all business. That guy has the most serious attitude I've ever seen. He's mentally focused, and it's to get gold and make a lot of money. He doesn't care who's in the way. It doesn't matter who your name is or what you are. He's going to fight you and beat you.
Oh! Drop kick to CT into the corner. CB sidestepping Dominique and a kick into Dominique of his own. Suave now on Keys in the corner. Just chop after chop. Stuckey now back. Suave with the rights to Dominique. Oh, ducking the clothesline. And Keys takes out Stuckey. Oh. Suave wiping out both men. Keys is Stuckey onto the outside. Suave up and over the top rope. Wiping both men out.
It's insane. One minute you're up, 1 minute you're down. It's like I can't keep up. These guys are going all out, and that's for the Wrestle America Championship.
Suave off the top rope. Stuckey rolled out of the way, and a huge clothesline to Suave from Keys. Stuckey off the ropes. Oh, gets caught by Keys. Oh. Stuckey getting back to his feet. Keys just picks him up in a body slam. Center of the ring.
And this is just shades of what happened last month when that's how CT beat him. Just wore him down.
And another slam center of the ring. You could hear Stuckey calling out pain. Suave breaking up the pin. Trying to call a truce now. You just broke up the pin.
You broke up the pin and you're calling a truce.
I don't know if this is very smart. That's Suave's part. Oh, Keys was going for a roll-up and a kick out of two. Oh, my God. Did you see the height?
He was up there. He was as high as the stars on his pants.
Now it's Suave's turn to get picked apart by
Take it for a ride.
CT Keys.
He is not happy. He is angry.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no, using Suave as a weapon on Stuckey.
I mean, it makes the most sense. Wear out both guys.
Well, now he's got both men stacked on each other. 1, 2, and both men had to kick out.
God, that would have been a definitive ending right there. Do not get on the bad side of CT Keys.
Oh, you can hear Tom just screaming out that boot on his head. The ref pretty much defenseless in a match like this. And CT letting him know it.
Oh, yeah. We don't care who you are.
Oh.
He does not care.
Keys is just picking his spots at this point. Oh, a chop to Suave.
Yes.
I'm not good next week. Keys perching. Stucky on the top rope. Looks like he's trying to go for a suplex, but now Suave intervening. What's Suave going to do now?
Oh.
Suave's got Keys. Keys fights out of it. Oh. He's got Keys. He's got Suave perched. Oh, look at Stucky.
What?
Stucky with a neck breaker. Forcing Keys to basically cover attempt, kick out. Basically forced Suave into like a DDT almost. Now crawl over cover to Suave. Suave kicks out. Let's take another look at that. Oh. Dom just flying from the heavens. Wiping out both men.
This is great. This is excitement right here, buddy. This is for the Wrestle America Championship.
Oh, what a chop.
Oh.
Again. Shoot Keys across reversal. Oh. Monkey flip into Suave, and he got caught by Keys. Hurricane Rana taking down Keys. Suave now, boot to the midsection. Hooks in, plants Stucky. This be it. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out at 2. Suave almost had it. Now Keys, boot to the midsection. Reversal by Suave. Oh, Suave with a suplex to Keys. 1, 2. Keys kicks out. Stucky back up, super kick. Dragging Suave back into the center of the ring cover. And another kick out. Try to go for a reversal. Oh! Stucky planted and a kick out. What a match. Your main event, a triple threat for the Wrestle America Championship here at Cool Intent.
This is insane. This is just great. I love it.
All three men giving it everything they got. They're leaving nothing on the table.
It's anyone's guess who can win.
Oh, Stucky with a headbutt to the chest. Now with those rights off the rope. Went for a shoulder tackle. A forearm now. Keys refusing to go down. Swing and a miss with the clothesline. Oh, and Stucky plants Keys. This might be over. And Keys kicks out. So many near falls.
Everyone is giving it everything they've got because they know it is for the top title in this company, the Wrestle America Championship. And Dominic Silky is not wanting to let go of that. It doesn't matter if you're CB, you're CT, he's going to kick your butt and keep his championship.
Oh, sharpshooter now. Will Keys give up? Suave's back up. Misses with the boot. Stuckey ducked it. Stuckey's got Suave up. AA to Suave. Oh, and a pounce for Keys. It might be over. 1, 2. Stuckey kicked out.
Oh, God.
Oh.
This is good. This is great.
Oh no.
Oh, boy. Oh, that's not good.
He had to know he was going to go for it at some point. Keys is getting a little frustrated. Now the chain to the back of the head. Oh. Suave throws Keys to the post. Suave. Through. Oh, Stuckey still kicked out. Oh, Stuckey somehow kicked out. Suave can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Like a little vulture sweeping in for the kill just to get it, and he couldn't do it.
Suave tried to be the ultimate opportunist, but Stuckey still has to fight in him. Stuckey back perched on that top rope. Suave climbing up. Stuckey fighting off Suave. Stuckey up with that top rope. Tom bomb. Cover to Suave. 1, 2, 3.
Listen to that. How, bro?
Stuckey. Still your Wrestle America champion. And the champion will be back in possession of the Wrestle America Championship title belt. Just some highlights of this one. The power of Keys to catch Suave, and then Suave to be able to turn it the way he did. And then dropping Stuckey. There were several times in this match where it looked like it was over. This being one of them. Just an incredible match these three men just gave us. We saw Keys there trying to basically take a shortcut with that chain. Stuckey would be able to kick out, but it would be the Dom Bomb to end it. Dominic Stuckey, still your Wrestle America champion.
What a battle.
And
Okay, so like I said, I was back when I was like training out in Georgia. I actually met Stuckey a few times, and like I didn't know that me and him were like in the same. I know me and him had shared the same birthday. That's initially kind of what like kept me wanting to keep up with him and stuff like that. Dude is a cool guy, and as you obviously could tell, is a spectacular wrestler. And you know, like I said, he's one like and he's wildly underrated down there. Like that's the thing that really kind of that will always bum me out. Is like he's like one of the best wrestlers in Georgia, and he's heavily underrated. Cool dude, spectacular wrestler. I ain't gonna lie. I thought CT Keys was Tyson Maddox for a second because he's built just like Tyson Maddox. And just in case, let me actually check and see because hold on. All right, so CT Keys is not Tyson Maddox. Okay, but yeah, they're both built like the same. They're both built the same, but Tyson Maddox man, that's a big bruiser right there. That's a big guy. And he also, he's big, but he's also like monstrously quick. Um, in any case, though, big fan of. But in any case, like I hope that this helped you like introduce you to like at least a few more wrestlers. So I mean, like I said, so in order you had Triste. Oh man, I forgot the person I Triste wrestled against because like you got Triste, the gentleman that Triste wrestled against, Will Allday and Terrell Tempo, JDX and Myron Reed, and CT Keys, Dominic Stuckey, and CB Suave, who up until now I had no clue who that gentleman was, but now that I've seen him, spectacular wrestler. So that is my showcase for today. I hope that anybody who saw this found some wrestlers that they probably might be interested in checking out more down the line. And I won't overload today, but I just hope that does something for y'all or something like that. But yeah, like wrestling is bigger than WWE, y'all. And I'm willing to, and like I actually met some of these folks, and I actually know some of these cats personally. So like the way I see it is, uh, like I'm gonna try to get them to go from me knowing them to us all knowing them. Alrighty, but that's it. I'm gonna head out. Hope that you guys like this, and here's to next time. Love and peace.